Oh, I got you. Hold on.
Good evening, everyone. Another good one tonight at South Suburban Sports Complex. Valor Eagles JV against Cherry Creek Bruins JV. If you had tuned in earlier to watch the varsity team speak to a 9-5 victory over Vista's varsity team. Good pregame to this one, that's for sure. Last night was a little trouble with the production, unfortunately. We did not hear the game. Half of it was recorded, but that was an 11-0 one-sided blowout by Vista over Sorry, your Eagles over Vista JV team.
All right, exciting matchup for tonight. Replay of the Thanksgiving game where Creek took it to us, and a little bit of payback from the CPHL playoffs where we took it to them. So second half of the Eagles doubleheader here, and we're about ready for a puck drop. Sutter doing double duty tonight, playing the varsity game, and well, looks like he almost won the faceoff on that one, but Creek controls in the neutral zone.
Yeah, here we go with action as the puck drops down into our zone. Sutter back behind the net, going to pass up the boards to Bevan. Bevan tries to chip it ahead here. It's not out his stick. Cherry Creek now with control. Pass fires one towards net, gets blocked. Bevan is going to pass to the middle, right outside the reach of deep. As Creek's able to keep that lane, they're going to dump it down around the back of net to the near corner. Creek the first one to it. They're going to go back to the point. Lined up, blast. It goes wide, gets the blocker on, knocks it out of play. We got Ryan Havacos between the pipes.
Yeah, nice stop. I think that might have been a little bit wide at the net, but good play there by Ryan to punch that one out into the corner. Get a line change here too. Yep. As you know, as we always have said in the previous broadcast, Eagles running a pretty short bench here. Creek looks like they're running a short bench too. Usually they've got a ton of players, but with the holidays, you never know which kids are going to be available and which kids aren't.
Kane now with the puck is going to skate out of the zone as you've got Canapari's out there. Kane now going to take a shot from the circle. Good shot. He's able to get the angle on and stops it and holds, no rebound.
Boy, that's a fast skating there by Coffey. That's one of the faster skates I've seen him do. He flew by the defender and got himself a great scoring opportunity. So great hustle there by Coffey.
Yeah, walked right by him, got a shot. Unfortunately, no rebound there. Good crash the net. Draws back to Kane, going to go around the corner. Tarbert's out there with Purchase and Canapari. And Ryan's out there partnering with Kane. Puck now, battle behind the net. Purchase takes the check. Puck in the far corner. Creek now with some room. He's going to skate up the ice, going to cross the blue line. And he's going to hit the red line. He's going to dump it in, deflect it in, so no icing. And that will be one down low by Creek. Thrown down there, back to around the net to Coffey. Coffey back around the net to Barone. Barone's going to throw it up. That gets picked off. A little bit more heat on that puck as it goes back to the red line. Creek and Tarbert with some pressure. They go D to D. Going to come to the near side here at the far blue line. We're going to take a look. Get deflected by Purchase. It goes back to Kane. Kane out the second, banks it off the boards up to Canapari. You got some letters on the jerseys. We'll see Canapari sporting there. You got Nathan Bremer with the C on his chest. As the Bruins will back it into their zone, they chip it out. Tarbert now is going to back it back to in. He's going to work up the far boards to O'Donnell. O'Donnell, he runs into Sutter. Puck is behind the Creek net. It's going to go thrown towards the net, banks off the side of it, almost goes in front. Creek defenseman throws it up and all the way down. That should be an icing, and it is. .12:58 left in the first, as we have Sutter, Bevan, Deep, O'Donnell, and him. Creek brings a draw back. Winger spins and bank it up off the boards. In is there, tries to chop at it, but that turns into a 2-on-1. The Bruins are going across the blue line. He's got a man in the middle of the ice. So Gannon through, tries the backhand with a good block by O'Donnell. Instead of Deep, Deep's going to circle back. Looks behind the net, backhands it to O'Donnell in the near corner. O'Donnell's going to shovel it back to Deep. Deep face going behind the net, takes it to corner. Battled by Creek. They're going to end up with it. Tries to take a shot, fans on it, throws it towards the net. It goes wide. Bevan's going to be the first one to it. No, In is there to throw it up and not quite out. Deep gets a stick on it, and now it's a 1-on-1 battle. Creek's going to get position here and use their muscle to throw that one down the ice. O'Donnell will go back with a lot of time here as Purchase, Canapari, and Bremer hit the ice.
Good play there by M on the boards to clear that puck. One of the faster skaters on the team. Good hustle play there.
Extremely quick. Puck on the far boards here, that gets banked out. And
looks like that was M on the clear again.
Down the ice and not playing up for the ice. Creek's going to try to bank up the boards. It goes off Valor's stick, so icing's waved off. You got Barone and Foy out there. Purchase with the puck now. He's going to stick down, goes it back behind the net to Foy. Foy is going to backhand in the corner. Gets up the boards to Purchase. He backs it back to Barone. Barone stick count is off of his stick. Creek now with possession in the corner. Going to throw it back down deep as they try to cycle, but Canapari's there to intercept. He's going to cut it up the middle, front of the net. Loses the puck, it's in the high slot, and that gets chipped back to the near boards here. Foy's going to backhand it back to the defenseman. They're going to fire a shot. Ryan does it off the corner. Foy's going to backhand to the far side. And Creek with numbers on that board. Purchase gets taken down. Defenseman steps in, knock it into the corner. Purchase now has got a second, dunks it back behind the net to get some room. Foy now with the second, that passes it up to Bremer. Good pass. And Bremer just chips down and get down the ice and get a line change here. Creek's going to go back to get it without any pressure. Stretch pass across center, gets deflected and dumped in. Sutter's the first one back behind the net with some light pressure, backhands it to Kane. Kane shakes off the check. Going to chip it up the boards to, it's like
Baird, yeah, race.
Yeah. Thank you. Defenseman going D to D. Creek's going to chip it up the boards. That gets picked off by Tarbert. Tarbert now across the blue line up the left side. He loves the shot. Takes a good hard low shot. Goalie gets a pad on it. And Creek's going to end up with possession behind the net. They're going to look at the far boards. So good outlet pass. Good step up by O'Donnell to throw the body, but Creek's there with support to cover it.
A nice hip check there by O'Donnell.
Good, yeah. He put his arms down too. Battle here near the far boards. Tarbert's going to get a stick on it. Can't quite clear it. Bruins pretty decent on the forecheck. They seem to have numbers every time that puck is there. So well spaced. Puck goes back to the point. They're going to float one towards the net. Ryan sees it, catches it, holds it.
Yeah, back to that Tarbert shot. He loves that closed post. He was making sure the goalie had that closed post sealed. That's his signature shot. He likes to test that goalie early to make sure he knows he's coming for that closed post.
The Tarbert special. Yeah. It works. It's pretty effective. Keeping the goalie honest.
Yeah.
Okay, Canapari's out here with Deep and Devin. O'Donnell and Kane on the blue line. As we got a battle at the red line here. There's nothing easy in this game. It should be this way the whole way. Canapari now sidesteps the checks at one man to beat, gets around him, but a little too strong. The puck is behind him. He's the first one to it. And he's going to end up with possession behind the net, although good forecheck by Canapari. Bevan's there. Deep now. He's going to look back to the point. O'Donnell backhand fires a shot. Good hard shot. Goalie gets a good pad on him, kicks it to the corner. Canapari now down low with two men on him. That leaves the puck for Deep. Deep tries to throw it towards the net. Does. Goalie gets a stick on it. Doesn't have too much on it, but any shot on net's a good one. As Kane now will dump it down behind the net to Canapari. Canapari will get it back to O'Donnell. O'Donnell steps up at the circle, slows it down, cycles with Canapari. Canapari throws in front of the net, but nobody there. As a little bit of a blind pass, tried to get in front, hoping that there was someone there. As he's looking in front again. Had Bevan lurking. And
somebody lost a glove there in the neutral zone.
Yep.
That was O'Donnell maybe.
But he did. Looks like he left the ice. He's holding his hand a little bit on the bench.
I wonder if he got slashed. Usually you see that when somebody loses a glove like that.
Shake the hand and the glove comes off. Deep now gets the puck up and out. As Creek is back. Good pressure by Deep. He's going to get the puck and dump it in. He's going to get off the ice for a line change. You got Bremer out there with Purchase supporting. Purchase almost steals that one as it off of his stick goes to a Bruins player, gets it back to Im. Im with some pressure. The last man's going to backhand at the board, but Creek is there. Going to throw it on net to Havacost. And whistle before he covers it.
How is that not an offside? He shot it from basically the red line, and there was a Creek player at least 15 feet past the blue line.
Yeah, I don't think they touched it, but they did call an offside because that puck is out there. But you have an opportunity to touch up in this league. So
yeah.
Seems regardless. This little face off outside again. Bremer, Joseph out there with Purchase. That goes back to Barone. Barone's going to go to partner in. In skates back, looking, goes behind the net, goes all the way around. To the Creek players and chip it in. That goes off the boards and out. Creek's back, regrouping. Trickle back. Purchase now will pass it through his man. A little too hard. It goes to the Bruins defenseman. They're going to spin. Purchase is on him. Puck is loose for Baird. Can't quite get to it. Bruins now will leave the zone. But Im's going to step up. Good step up by Im. Back to the Bruins defenseman. They're going to try to go far side outside the reach of the wingers. Barone's last man back. He's going to feed it off the board. That goes back to the Bruins defenseman. They're going to cross the red line. Cross the blue line with somebody. He's going to fire a shot. Gets deflected up and out. Good stick by Barone. Gave way too much room to the Bruins players. He cut through the high slot and wound up, but good deflection. The puck's on the plate.
Yeah, matchup seems pretty even so far. Equal zone time for both teams. Shots on goal about even. We're not getting an update here on the. Valor's got shots on goal 4-2. I think Ryan's faced more shots than that, but regardless, the puck position on both sides has been about even.
Certainly has been. Nothing easy out there. Creek now on the near boards. They're going to stick Hamill back to the blue line. Force it back down, but Valor's there to chip it up and out. Bruins have possession. They'll go short pass, but that gets deflected by Canapari, who's out there with Tarbert
and Baird.
Baird.
Yeah.
O'Donnell and Foy. backing them up. Tarbert now around his man. Takes a slash. Keeps the puck. Fights off a check. Top of the circle. Looking in front. Fires a high shot. Goes off the post to the goalie's butt end. But another good high shot from that left side. You weren't kidding, Chris. He does like that shot.
I thought he had that one. It hit off the post.
Yeah.
Looked like he had about he had the top 6 inches of the corner open. Just couldn't get it in. He's gonna. I thought he might have another one here in a second.
That corner is usually open. His goalies always go down. It's right over their shoulder. Creek with a good play to drop the puck in the high slot. The man steps up, but that gets deflected. Sutter now on the ice. He's stopped short. Yeah, he would have got hit a lot harder if he didn't get his head up and see that guy and stop. But the puck stays in, and it's then taken out by Creek. He's going to circle around the outside. He's going to come up the inside wing here. Good stick by O'Donnell as he knocks it up down the ice. I thought Creek might have touched that.
Yeah, that's a play that when the forward went around Tarbert, I'd like to see him use a little bit more body on that and send that man into the boards. Don't let him get all the way around you. I mean, he slowed down his progression, but that's a play you really want to see him body him up on that.
Yeah, you see a lot of opportunity for some bigger checks, and it doesn't seem like they're willing to execute on those. Sometimes the refs call them even if it's a hard hit, even if it's clean, so you never know which way to go, but you do want to see a physical play, especially against this team. Is freaking out of the puck behind him, having to feed it back to the point. It gets mishandled, and the puck is loose. Bevan on his horse. He gets good play by the Creek defenseman. Uses his body as his partner picks up the puck. It's going to go D to D behind the net at the near boards here. Banks off the boards through the winger. Good breakout as they chip it 3 or 4 good passes in a row here. Creek's going to be happy to dump it in. Creek loves this dump and chase style hockey as they're going to win that behind the net, looking in front. Valor does a good job keeping the man outside and then picking up everyone loose in front as it goes to the middle. But Bevan's there. He's going to bank it up off the glass. And that's a weird bounce and cannot get out. Creek now is going to handle the puck at the near boards at the hash. Going to play it down into the corner. Maintain possession. Try to make a move. They kick it to himself, but that got deflected by Sutter. He's back helping out. Kane passes it over to deep up off the boards. Kane's going to rush, and again, good play by the Creek defenseman getting in front of Kane to block him off as he's able to turn it the other way here. Good job by deep back to intercept. Good pass by Canapari over to Purchase. Purchase side steps. He's going to get a shot from the top of the circle. Oh, had it.
Nice move there.
Good move to dodge a hit and get a shot. Didn't quite get everything on it, but shot got to the net. And the puck was loose for a second as Creek knows he was able to get it up and out. Good pass by Canapari too. Seeing Purchase come to the wing. Him now makes a move across the red line. He gets flattened.
Helicopter on a stick.
Yeah, let's say on the middle of the ice here is he's going to shovel back around the far corner. Im's pissed off. He steps up. Good job by him. He didn't like getting knocked down.
And we saw a lot of broken sticks in the earlier game, so pure hockey or center ice is definitely going to get some business.
Yeah, keep in mind your friends at Integral Hockey can fix those now.
Oh, there you go. That's true. Oh, Foy's down. He's hurt.
It looked like a hit there behind the net. And
let's see if we get a replay on that. Let's take a look here.
Show it here.
See if it was a good hit or not. Yeah, he hit him square in the numbers. No call.
Directly from behind.
Yeah, Coach Carter not happy with the refs. Said what we saw here on the replay is he hit him square in the numbers. That's a cross-check or a board either way. Looks like he's no worse for the wear. He's coming off. And now Carter's going to give it to the other ref. That's the one thing about JV games versus varsity games. There's only 2 refs out here versus the 2 refs and 2 linesmen in varsity. So sometimes these refs don't pick up late hits like that. Or not late hits, I should say. Hits square in the back.
Yeah, that seemed like a pretty clear one and tough one to miss as there's only 2 people down the ice. But again, tough to be critical of the refs, of course. We don't get to play without them, but sometimes it's amazing how they do miss some things that seem pretty straightforward. Puck down the Creek end as Bremer's chasing. It's a good forecheck there. They'll knock it down. Kane knocks his man down. O'Donnell picks it up. Goes off the far boards, and that's picked up here. Bremer now. He's got 1 to beat. Looks like he's got
Joseph trailing.
Oh, good shot off the goalie's pad, and Joseph just the wrong rebound as the goalie's able to kick it a little more laterally than out in front of him, but Joseph was there.
That's a smart shot by Bremer because he had the good low shot on the paddle, and that usually sets up an excellent rebound as we saw.
Exactly right. More of a pass than a shot, and unfortunately just the wrong angle. Here we go. Kane now with 1 man to beat as he steps up and knocks the puck. He's got 1 on 5. He tries to go around his man a little too strong in the puck, and he gets knocked down. His Creek doesn't mind the physical play. Bevan now is going to fire one. Gets deflected. just over the net, and it looks like I think Cherry Creek is going to get a penalty here as Bevan steps up to the puck. He's going to find Sutter down low. Oh, Sutter had the corner, went for it, just missed it. Good, nice feed by Bevan. Sprung Sutter down low all alone. Goalie was down.
Let's see if we can get a replay here on the penalty. Usually we get one. I don't know if we'll get one on this one, but we're going to see the Valor power play here for the first time tonight. Creek player is going to go off, number 6.
Face off to the right of the Creek goalie. That was Sutter out there with Devin Canapari deep and O'Donnell on the blue line. Be nice to get it back to O'Donnell and let his bomb just fly. Here we go. Canapari, O'Donnell going to go back to deep. Deep's going to go back to the half to Sutter. Now back to deep. Deep's going to step up. He's going to look again. Hold on to go down low behind the net to Bevan. Bevan's going to rotate with Sutter. Gets back to deep. Deep's going to fire a low shot wide. Be nice to get it over to O'Donnell here and get him to wind up. Here we go. O'Donnell back to deep. Deep's going to step up as O'Donnell waiting. Bevan back to deep. Deep's going to fire a low shot again. That gets kicked away by.
Yeah, it looked like he was trying to hit Canapari on the redirect. He got it through. Just the puck was a little bit right of the net.
No, it didn't get through. The defenseman picked up easily. It's got to get harder than that. If you're going to shoot pucks towards the net, it's got to be hard. Bevan makes a move at the blue line and forward step across and that's offside.
Yeah, I think Sutter had drifted across on the far right side.
Yeah, the timing is everything, and he gets the movement at the blue line. They get that puck across. There we go. So we'll have Tarbert, Bremer, Purchase, M, and Kane. Coffee, excuse me.
1:06 left in the Eagles power play.
Good win by Bremer. Too good. It goes all the way back down. Havikos plays it over to Kane. Light pressure by the Bruins. You got to move our feet here. Just keep moving. Over to Purchase. Purchase now is going to stop. He's going to feed it far side to M. M's going to outside his reach as the puck goes back. Purchase last one with a Bruin on him. He's going to bank it behind the net. Need a little bit of urgency here, boys. Coffee throws it up on the boards. Goes to Purchase. Purchase around the net. Good pass to Tarbert. Just missed that one. It goes down. But good chase by Tarbert. Good forecheck. Puck is loose. Purchase has it. It goes far side to him. In with a man on it. Throws it back to Kane. Kane with a man on him. He's going to just dump it down low. Tarbert now with it. He's going to backhand it around. And Purchase is the first one to it. But that gets out to Coffee. Coffee now gets back to Purchase. Purchase now will get it down to the corner. He misplays it. Creek now has it. Now Purchase has it again. Spins around his man. Trying to buy some time. Needs that hand. That gets taken off his stick and thrown all the way down.
I don't think that's it for the power play. I don't even think they got a shot on goal.
No, not even a threat. Coffee makes a nice move to himself. He's going to lose a puck for Brenner. Going up to Tarbert. Tarbert, the man on. Creek does not give you a lot of time. I'll give you that. It's back to Creek's zone. The defense is going to stretch past it down. It's outside of the reach. This play goes all the way down for an icing with under a minute here. A 0-0 game. Not a lot of good scoring chances, but some good action as these teams are pretty well matched up.
Yeah, it looks like, at least from shots on goal perspective, Valor's up 7-3. So I'd probably have to give them the edge on scoring opportunities. Like you said, not tremendously great scoring opportunities, but they are getting more pucks on net.
O'Donnell gets it up to Bevan, deep circling. Back to O'Donnell. Gets it to deep. Bruins are able to steal it. They're going to bank it off the boards. O'Donnell picks it off. Deep's going to shovel it forward. And Bevan lost it for a second. Outside the reach as Perron tried to step in. Creek's down here, but good job by Sutter. They fire a shot towards the net. I think Havikos is a little bit of outside of his angle. He was able to get a blocker on that. It might have gone wide anyways, but scary shot. Bruins now are going to get the puck up with a good pass to the far side. Couldn't handle it as he up in the air. And good race for it too, as you got both Bevan and Deep. Both those kids can fly, but Bruins were able to chip it down the ice. Is now O'Donnell, one man to beat. Top of the circle, makes a move. Puck is loose in front. Goal, able to get a glove on it.
Yeah, good attempt to ride down. Just tried to muscle it through. Yeah. Got around the first defender, but lost control of the puck and just tried to. Creek goaltender to swallow that up.
It was. Bruins defensemen too. They're really good positionally and play the body extremely well. You're not going to walk around them without a head of speed. Let's get the Canapari out there now with Purchase and Tarbert. Barone and O'Donnell on the blue line.
Yeah, it looks like they're trying to get a set play to Tarbert and just missed them.
Didn't quite get back. He's bouncing a little bit. And that's the end of the period, folks. So we'll close the first one out at 0-0, and we'll be back in 1 minute.
All right, we are back here for the second period. We were talking a little bit during the intermission about the team speed. I think we're in agreement that Valor's definitely shown a little bit more speed tonight, creating a little bit more shots on goal, but they haven't been able to solve the Creek goaltender yet. And this one may come down to which team makes the first mistake in the D zone.
So Sutter Bevan deep out there with O'Donnell and Coffey to kick this one out. Back in the Creek zone, they would be good.
Oh, it's going to be a board. That's going to be a board or a cross check on Coffey right in front of the ref, so he's not going to miss that one.
The replay, I looked like he got it from the side here, and if you miss that first one, I don't know how you call this one. That's a check from the side.
No, and I think it's just because it was right in front of the ref, and sometimes the sound and the way the player falls will sell the referee. So
he landed on his back for sure, but that, I mean, you can look at the replay, that was a check from the side. But after this and that first one, I guess we're going to call everyone.
Well, yeah, the 1 and 40 was a lot more obvious, but we will see the penalty kill unit out here for the first time tonight.
Bevan deep in O'Donnell. Bevan's on the draw. Face after left to run. About $4,000 worth of sound makers there on the Creek bench. So Donald takes the puck line and dumps it up and out. He gets a glove on it. They're going to feed it back to the lone defenseman back here as they're going to regroup and deep with a little bit of pressure causing. Now he gets a stick on it. That will have to go back into the play. Good job by Carson. Good long pass by Creek as they're going to enter the zone with possession with the high slot. Give and go down to the low hash mark here. They're going to go D to D. A really good puck movement. Just can't pick up a pass. As Creek now in the corner, in battling. Good job. Creek's going to pick up behind the net. O'Donnell follows him. Keeps on the outside. Puck in the near corner here. Creek's going to look far side. Good stick by Deep to knock it out of the zone. And with some pressure here, they're going to make a change as Creek goes D to D. Both forwards change. As in the second period, of course, you have the long change, so you get off the ice when you can. Pretty good change there. O'Donnell now in the corner. Battling outnumbered. That goes back to the Creek defense, and they're going to shovel it down the corner. Creek now near hash. They're going to look down low. No, circling. Buying some time. Leaves it for the defenseman. Defenseman's going to stick handle. Looking far side. Gets it to his partner. Up to the high slot. Takes some time. Goes down low. Good feed. That gets a little shot. Good rebound. Good stop. Oh,
they're going to call it. They didn't blow it dead. Ryan's going to make a case. Let's take a look at this. So the puck got around. It's loose right there in the goal line. We need to see this on the goal cam. Looks like he had sealed it. Ref never blew it dead, and they're going to give it to him.
Yeah, look, it's hard. This will show us. If the puck's under his glove, that stick can't go under his glove and knock the puck in. But if it's loose, yeah, the puck was loose. He got the end of the stick on it. It's a good play by Creek there where the defenseman passes the far side. He goes all the way down and doesn't get picked up as the forwards are typically picked up by our defenseman, and kind of sneaks behind everyone, and that pass gets down low to him and is able to get it into the back of the
Yeah,
net.
Coach Wheeler asking for an explanation from the refs. He doesn't look too happy, but
Especially-
change.
Especially when it's on the power play after an iffy call after they missed one. You think that they would have given
Well,
this one.
and they called O'Donnell, I think, we'll have to check the penalty, but he's going off to the box, so we're still on the penalty kill.
So we're down.
The
another
coffee
net
player,
for
they
2
didn't. The
minutes.
coffee penalty they didn't take off, but the O'Donnell penalty they just put on. So we're still 5-on-4. We talked about mistakes potentially costing the game, and taking a couple penalties is at least cost the Eagles 1 goal here, and they got another one to kill.
Yeah, Canapari and Tarbert out there as your forwards with Barone and Foy. As that puck gets launched down the ice, Cherry Creek goaltender plays it. Benson picks up, goes around the net, and up the board. That gets deflected by Canapari. Good job with some pressure there. They're going to go far side and try to pass it to Mill. Goes off the Tarbert's skate. So the defenseman picks it up and takes it into the zone. Tries to go around Ryan. Ryan gets a good stick on the puck. Just gets out of the zone. Good job by Ryan. Peak is going to go back into their zone. Regrouping at 1 minute left on the kill. Going to go far side, but that is a blind pass. And he's backing up there, but couldn't quite poke it away as Creek now enters his zone of possession. Good job by Canapari as he knocks it away. He's got one man to beat. He's got one and a trip. They'll definitely
Yeah, they're going to call that for sure.
More like a slew foot as he had the corner. I'm not sure why he decided to trip him here, but Canapari is strong. He's using his body. He's trying to get around the man, and then he just takes his legs out from under him.
Yeah, that's a pretty easy call right there for the ref.
And Canapari sells it, both arms in the air, and stick goes flying. Ref was going to miss that one.
That's look. If you're going to get hooked, the sure thing to do is just throw your stick in the air, sell it out.
Exactly right. Okay, so we're going to go 4-on-4. So a lot of ice out here for 45 seconds, and we'll be on the man advantage. So Bevan, Deep, Coffee, and Foy.
Yeah, it's interesting. They don't have. Oh, there it is. Yeah, Jackson O'Donnell, 2-minute unsportsmanlike conduct. So that's the O'Donnell penalty. So we're at 4-on-4 here for what, about 32 seconds.
Yeah, Bevan battling hard behind the net. Gets it back to Coffee. Creek playing the box. So to throw it towards the net. Deep was there. Didn't quite get a stick on her. Maybe to go in and stop. It's picked up by a defenseman. Creek is not giving us a lot of room. Coffee now to Bevan. Bevan skating on the top of the circle. Cuts in the middle. Gets tripped down. No call there. Good job by Foy. Step up, gets it to Deep. Deep's going to back it to Coffee. Coffee's got a lane. Gets closed by the Cherokee player. Goes down to Deep. Deep at the near hash. Far side to Foy. Foy over to Coffee. Coffee now looks. He's got Bevan in the middle. Goes down low to Deep. Deep back to Coffee. Coffee.
They're on the power play now.
Now power play now. Purchase on the ice. Puck on Purchase's stick. Over to Coffee. Coffee top of the circle. Fires one. Deep is there for the rebound. Goalie.
Nice looking shot.
Possession. It's too bad we couldn't get a stick on that. And a redirection, but the goalie makes the first save, rebounds there, and we're in a little tight on the goalie and can't quite get much on there. We get a good shot, but the goalie's able to stay low and cover that up as we know Bevan, Sutter, Tarbert, O'Donnell, and Deep out there.
Yep, 1:03 left in the abbreviated power play here for the Eagles.
Creek wins the draw, goes behind the net, and they're the first one onto it here. They're going to back it to themselves. Tarbert's there, good job keeping that puck in. Creek now behind their own net coming the other way, and they're just going to fire that one. Deep catches it, and that gets actually knocked away, and there's a loose puck here, but O'Donnell's back to clear it. Deep stuck out his hand. It probably stung a bit to knock it down, but a Creek player was there to pick it up, and good thing O'Donnell was there to cut off that angle as that puck goes D to D. O'Donnell now with nobody on him. It's the red line. He's going to skate into the blue line. Makes a move around one man. Gets checked on that. Turned over to the Creek defenseman. They're going to play it up the boards and gets fired. Purchase is there to keep it in. Puck is loose. O'Donnell gets it back to Purchase. Purchase with a second.
Oh, I'd like to take that shot on that one.
O'Donnell gets it down to Sutter. Tries to get over to Purchase. That gets picked off. Doing dump it down.
Yeah, they're not probably going to have time here for another rush. You got about 4 seconds left. Stretch pass here for Sutter.
Here to Sutter. Sutter tries to make the move. Gets knocked off his stick. Good Purchase with the forecheck. Gets a stick on it. Ends up staying in the zone. Good job. Puck is loose. Sutter's there. Kicks it to himself. Creek is there to knock it out, and that puck is loose. Still loose. Bremer's over here now. Purchase is going to get back to Im. Im's going to look far side over to Deep. Deep to Purchase in the middle. Purchase is going to slow down. Get it to Im. Springs Im on this near side. He's got some room. He's going to skate into the zone. Going to go around the circle. Fire a low, hard shot. Tough angle. Rose has to play it, but it's loose for a second. With Canapari rushing the net, couldn't get a stick on it. Creek, excuse me, tears down the ice, but they're a little eager.
Yeah, that rebound was a little bit high. Canapari's going to have to baseball bat that one in. It was about waist high, but a juicy rebound nonetheless. That's almost one where you almost have to use your body to sort of knock it in. Yep. That's a tough play to hit it off the shaft of your stick in.
It is. I'm not sure he was expecting the shot to go there, but any shot, and that's a good one. Puck now back to Throne with 2 men on him as he gets it up to Purchase. Purchase is going to reverse. Go behind the net. 2 Creek players there. They're going to bring it in front, but can't play. Sorry. Ryan Havikost is there to cover it up.
Jim, we had an interesting call, speaking of refs, in the previous game. We had a 10-minute misconduct for lack of net guard. Usually the refs either check it before the game or give them a warning, but 10-minute misconduct for a lack of equipment. Well, I hadn't seen that in a while, if ever.
And I can tell you that won't happen again.
Well, add it to the Santa Claus list.
Right. Joseph out there now gets it back behind the net to Barone. Barone with Creek player on him. Creek's forecheck is quite good. The puck is loose in front of the net. They throw it towards that. Oh, they hit the post. Creek gets a rebound and fires it here as Joseph with a man on him, battling up the board. Goes back to the Creek defense. They're going to fire a shot. That good block by Canapari as he steps in front of that one. As that puck gets to Havikost.
Yeah, let's see if you see a replay on that one, because like you said, it was a good scoring opportunity there for Creek. I don't know if this is the initial save.
That's the last save.
Yeah, that's not the previous one's the one we wanted to see.
Yeah, it's a little covered from our angle, but it looked like the way that puck came out, it hit the post. So Canapari's out there, Bevan and deep, O'Donnell and Coffey. Creek with possession. And then a cycle goes all the way around the net. O'Donnell gets a stick on it, but Creek is there. Puck goes towards the net. Havikost is down. Creek now again behind him. They're going to bank it off the boards to the point. Let's stop there. We got to get to the point. Cover the shot. Puck loose down low. Canapari pushes it up to Bevan. Creek has 4 people on the ice on this side of the ice. We can make that pass to the far side.
A lot of space to operate.
Yeah, they really
overload.
Yeah, they hunt that puck and they get a lot of people in the way, and it's effective, but you can easily get out of that with a head up and a pass to the other side of the ice. It's wide open. So hopefully we'll get some direction on the bench about that as Bremer hits the ice with Purchase and Tarbert. O'Donnell and Coffey's right there. Purchase now is going to cut it back, and a man picks off his stick because that is loose. O'Donnell's there. Purchase now with the puck on his stick. He's going to circle up, make a move. Good look. Gets it over to Tarbert off the boards. Tarbert's going to chip it past his man. Just couldn't quite get it far enough. O'Donnell now circling with the man on Purchase far side to Coffey. Coffey with the side tries to get it back to O'Donnell. Does. O'Donnell with his long stick will pick it up. It goes around his man, and defenseman's just able to knock it away and back out. They're going to go far boards. This is a man that's offside, and the ref sees that one. Give him credit for that.
Yeah, good hustle there by Purchase and Coffey. They looked like they had him covered, even if he had been able to clean that into the offensive zone. But we'll take the whistle, and a
fresh 10 legs out there.
Yep, and
Sutter
face off here right outside the blue line. 7:36 here left in the second. Eagles got some work to do though, chasing one.
Yep.
Sutter split
haven't
down.
seen a good shot in a while. Here we go. Sutter now into the zone. Plays it to himself. He's going to circle back. Keep defenseman all over him. Bevan now. He takes the check. Keeps the puck and throws it in front. Just got kicked away. Puck's loose.
Oh, but in the backhand.
He had it on his backhand for a second, but just couldn't quite handle it. Good shot by him as that goes through. Just misses the side of the post there. As that puck is up and out. Ryan's able to stop it for a second, but Creek has it with possession. Good job by Sutter to come back. Able to get a shot. It's high over the net and loose now. Bevan's going to look to the middle ice. They're actually now starting to feed that puck over. They recognize that Creek is overloading that side. That far side is open. Battle in the far boards here. That goes back to him. He's going to shake it and goes up off the board. Bevan now. This Creek's going to end up with it off of his stick. Then tries to step up, but
got more than man in the puck, but still slowed him down enough. That's a high stick by Barone.
That got waved off for some reason. The ref had his hand in the air.
It didn't make any sense whatsoever.
Had the whistle in his mouth, doesn't know now it's going to be icing.
Well, he got an earful from the Creek bench, and deservedly so. That was a high stick all the way. Barone had hit it real high, and Valor was the first one to touch up. Yeah, I don't understand that one at all.
The ref looks a little confused. He doesn't know if he's coming or going. All right. Canapari, Tarber, Purchase, O'Donnell, and Foy. Nice to see something happen here. Good win. O'Donnell's going to take himself back behind him. That feeds it over to Foy. Foy the second is going to pass it up. Tarber had the man right on him. Going to try it again. That goes up to the boards. The defenseman. We got to force him here. They're going to feed it down low. And that's thrown towards the net just outside the far post. Canapari forces the pass down to the defenseman. They're going to throw it in the far corner here. Oh, just outside the. I thought that was going to spring Tarver, but Creek forwards able to pick it up. They end up mid-ice, go D to D. Fans on, going to throw it down. Purchase can't get a stick on it. Tarver's back there to intercept. That man on him is going to feed it all the way around. Essentially, the pass back to Creek defenseman. Wide open, going to throw it to the slot. Good look, but Creek forward wasn't able to handle it as that end up with possession. Gets at the far top of the circle, walks in. Good hard shot, just misses as we are not hustling down here. And Creek is just having their way with us. He just shifted some energy. That defenseman just kind of dances around through two people. No one's throwing a body. No one looks like they're working that hard, to be honest.
Yeah, they got caught in their D zone for quite a bit of time, and they just looked like they ran out of gas. But there's a couple little pick plays there that Creek ran to protect the point, and so that's why they were getting some good looks. Is I know Canapari and I think Tarver on both plays sort of got picked off by the Creek players, but certainly not enough to call interference. But smart play by the Creek players just to sort of put a body in front of the player coming out to play the point.
Yep, slow him down.
Yep.
That's a good call. Bremer out there now with Baird Joseph. Baird gets it back to in. Then over to partner Coffey. Coffey's going to get the red line and dump it in. Bremer's the first one back there. Good job with some good pressure. Good stick by Baird. He's going to end up shoveling back behind him to go to the defense. Then try to the corner. And he's going to step up. Not able to close it in as Creek's going to go. Good pass. Kane is there for a good job by Coffey to take his man right into the boards. And it's a 2-on-1 that they made the pass, but Coffey picked up his man. And now with the puck behind the net, he's going to take a look off the boards. Good pass to Joseph. Joseph ships it to the middle. Gets it to Baird. Baird's going to try to Bremer. Does and out. Just back to the Creek defense, and they go D to D. And the near boards, so they're going to pass it up the boards and again to center. It's curling. Look at the dog. A shot on Havercost. Good job by Canes there to clean up the rebound. Is 2-on-2 battle down low. That puck is loose in the middle of the ice. Creek's going to make a couple of moves here, but good sticks by Bremer and others to knock that away and clear it. Got one doing defenseman going to backhand it back to the red line. That gets turned over. Oh, just outside.
They might get caught in a line change here because Coffey was up on the blue line and everybody else went off for a change. They're going to get lucky on that one because Coffey came all the way up. Didn't realize that everyone else was going off for a line change. That was close. Good to see Joseph back out there, though he missed last night's game due to, I think, wisdom teeth removal, which is never fun. So good to see him back out after a day or two of some fun dental work.
Yeah, hopefully his parents got some good videos of him waking up. It's, as you mentioned, it's tough to get caught in the change, especially in the second period where you have that long change eventually on the other side of the ice, and just to get off the ice is sometimes a stretch, and it was a good play to get a stick on it to deflect it. Puck is loose here. Bevan, the man on him. And Creek not giving you enough time at all to pick up much speed. They're going to pick up the puck in their zone. Put it in their boards here. They're going to shovel it in. Deep will be the first one back with the man on him. He's going to try to make a move. Takes a check.
Yeah, looks like he was anticipating the check on that and held up a little bit.
Creek's got three people down there. End up with the puck. Gets shoveled away. Defenseman's pinching. Going to fire a shot. Ryan's there. Gets a blocker to knock it away. Might have been going wide, but regardless, Ryan had it covered. Creek now. Far out and cycle it down low. Bring up the boards, and that goes outside the reach of the defenseman and deep.
Thought he had it there.
Yeah, defenseman is able to spin away. That's a delayed offside and clear the zone, though. That'll give us a chance to get the puck at the second. Now Barone, and then he's going to bounce it off the boards. Tough pass for Bevan. Now Bevan has it. Three Creek players on this side. He's going to feed it over to Deep. Deep's going to Get it to Sutter, back to deep, deep into the blue line. He's going to fire a shot from a tough angle. Goal is there, and that gets cleared all the way down. A Creek player was behind our defenseman. It's kind of a slow change that goes all the way down, not as icing as Creek player is able to get. Tries to make a move, runs there with a good skate. That Creek player is able to pick Goalie's pocket, but Barone's there again. He's going to backhand it, not hard enough to get that puck out of the zone. And Creek with numbers going to fire a shot. Good save by Ryan. A rebound and just outside the reach of Creek, as that puck has got to get out of the zone there. Creek now going to try again. Boy stepping up, purchase there. He'll pass it over to Canapari off of his stick. Puck is loose. Canapari now skates past it again. Puck is still loose. Canapari plays it himself into the blue line. He's got Purchase in the middle of the ice. Every season he does. Purchase got a man on him. Gets a stick on it towards the net. Canapari now loose. Fires a hard shot. Goalie makes a good shoulder save. Puck goes back to the blue line. O'Donnell with a man on him. He uses his muscle to keep it. Gets it to the middle of the ice. Coffey now fires a shot that gets deflected. Gets to the goalie. It's probably our best opportunity of the period there, at least for a long while.
They had a couple good ones. I thought they were going to stuff that in. O'Donnell, good patience there, using the body to create some time. Saucered it over to, was it Coffey?
Oh, and Purchase almost deflected that as he had a good opportunity there, as that was about a yard high. 3 inches short of a meter for those metric systems. Canapari, Tarbert, Purchase. Puck is one Creek, and they're just backhanded all the way down. Still 2 minutes left here as Kane's back with good pressure on him. These games are good for a defenseman to work under pressure like this, because when you play good teams, you don't have as much time as last night. And sometimes you play a game where you win 11-0. You don't adopt bad habits necessarily, but you just don't realize that you don't have as much time against better teams.
Oh, and we just saw that right there. Coffey was holding the puck behind the goal and ended up almost getting his pocket picked.
Yeah, exactly. Got to move that thing. Havikos stops behind the net. Coffey picks it up. Creek tries to step up. They do. That puck is knocked up to Canapari. Canapari to the middle of the ice, but Creek is there. Canapari now feeds it up to O'Donnell. O'Donnell with some pressure. Creek's defense is going to get back together. O'Donnell behind the net. Good job as that puck is now loose. O'Donnell with it. He's going to look in front of it. Has a stick on it. Puck is loose for a second. There's a battle in front. Creek has it. Oh. Devin could have put that kid in the next week, but decides to go for the puck. Good move to get around. It's a one-on-one.
That's going to be a penalty.
Canapari comes back to take his man down. Could have been a goal-saving penalty.
Let's take a look at this play. Looks like our defender got beat.
Yeah, got walked.
And probably a decent penalty to take right there.
For sure.
Prevent the score from going 2-0. You got a penalty to kill, but.
And not that you don't have trust in your goaltender there. Ryan's a good goalie and most likely would have came up to save, but if you guys a breakaway, and sometimes rather than giving up that opportunity, would rather kill a penalty.
Yep. Trust in your penalty killers here.
Yeah, so far there's been 100%. Good win by Devin to get that puck down in the corner. And gets it over to Fours. He's going to step around his man. He gets
not enough on it though on the clear. Looks like he had some time.
So I think his stick got held by the other player. Got over top of him. He's going to put everything on him now. He's going to fire on the board, but that's going to be picked up by Creek. That's basically a pass. You have to get your head up and take a look there. Creek's going to walk in, uncontested. It's a good hard shot, but Ryan's there with a good angle to chest it away back to the corner. Creek now to the hash, to the point, top of the circle. Back to the point, far point. Middle of the ice, a good stick, not quite hard enough to get out, but Devin did deflect it. That gets thrown towards the net, that goes off of a skate. Ryan was able to get a pad down and kick it away. He's actually go all the way around, and that will get out. And end of the period, we'll have 1:12 left when we come back for the third, and my guess is we're going to get a wash here, so we'll be back in about 10 minutes.
Well, let's take it. Yeah, hold on. Let's see if they're going to cut or not. They didn't cut last night, but looks like they're going to cut tonight. I see the barn doors open, so we'll be back in 8 minutes with Creek up 1-0 over Valor. Back in 8. All right, folks, just to let you know, it looks like they shut the barn doors. They were going to cut, and I don't know if the coaches made the decisions, the refs made the decisions, but we're going to be back here in about 60 seconds, so just to give you a heads up. All right, we are back. Eagles got some work to do here, down 1. They got shut out by Creek last time. Don't want to see that happen again. And looks like the penalty killers are still out. They've got about 1:07 to kill here.
Yep, Bremer, Tarbert, Foy, and In. Those are 4. Yeah, Creek's goaltending is always good. It seems to be always good at this level. We ran into it in the CPHL league, and we've ran into it once this season. So.
Definitely in the state championship game on the varsity level too. They're, like you said, top to bottom, their goaltending has always been strong. I think they usually have like 9 kids try out, so they've got a plethora of goaltenders to choose from.
Yeah, 5,000 kids to choose from. So regardless, doesn't matter. You still got to put the puck past them. So Creek now going to go far side with some time. Going to walk in top of the circle. Looking for a deflection there, Tarbert now. Be patient. Get some time in the corner. Leave it for Foy. Good play down low. Foy knocks it all the way down. Got about 15 seconds left. Ref had his hand in the air for getting through the power play. Creek now behind nothing. Go up to the near boards here. Pass across the far boards. Well behind. Tarbert's going to step up.
He's got Sutter's on the left. Tarbert's in the middle.
The puck is loose. Tarbert now going to sort of gets it to Sutter, but Bruins defenseman gets there last second to lift the stick. Good play by him, but good look by Tarbert. O'Donnell steps up, steals that puck. Is a good back check by Tarbert. O'Donnell gets the far side as his penalty's over. Gets it to Canapari, but goes off his stick, unfortunately. It's Creek around the net.
Yeah, Creek was looking for the man on the penalty box, and O'Donnell saw it and shadowed him on his back. So smart play there by O'Donnell, not to get caught with the man sneaking out of the box.
It's great when that works. Okay, Canapari, Tarbert, Purchase, Coffee, and O'Donnell. Getting a little confused between 18 and 19 out there, sorry folks. Puck gets knocked down low. Knocked off Purchase, nice. It goes all the way down. It should be a nice goes on in there, and that crosses the goal line. We will redo another face-off left to the Creek goalie. Canapari steps in. Good win. Stick out back to O'Donnell. O'Donnell's going to step up, try to make him move. Puck is loose. Purchase gets hauled down. He's going to step up and carry the puck out of the zone, throw it towards across. He deflects it to the corner. He tries to go behind that, but good job by O'Donnell picking it up. He's going to take a good look. Far side to Tarbert. Tarbert's going to backhand it off the boards, but he's got quite all of it as it flipped off of his stick. So it's a good looking play, but just wrong angle off the boards there. O'Donnell now behind the net. He's going to backhand it over to partner Coffee. Coffee. It's going to look far side. Backhands it up. Shovels it. It's bouncing puck. Purchase couldn't corral it. As Bruins now are going to go D to D. Coffee steps up to keep that in. 2-on-2 battle down low. Puck is knocked out of the zone. Bruins going to step down his man. Leaves it for Canapari. Canapari steps. He takes a check. Coffee steps up. Plays it himself. As it the circle, decides to spin and buy some time. He's going to fire it off a leg. Unfortunately, he tries to get that one towards the net. Too much traffic. Canapari's back with it. He's going to fire it up. Defenseman or forward. He stepped on, kicks it to himself. Decides to take it in the zone, but it wasn't clear. So we're in offside. Just over 12 minutes left in this one. Still down 1-0.
Eagles going to have to pick it up here a little bit. We got 12 minutes left in the third. Remember, we only got 15-minute penalties here at the JV level, and they're going to have to start taking some chances and get some more scoring opportunities going.
Yeah, Bevan there tried to feed in the middle of the ice, but unfortunately, Sutter and Lyman Sutter and deep. Not up in the play quite yet. Bruins now going to take some time, circle back, deep with some pressure. Coming near side here. Middle of the ice, hits his man. Good step up by Foy. Delayed offside, but the puck is now out. Go behind the net. Barone and Foy are out there. Havercock plays it off the boards to deep. It bounces a little outside his reach. Bruins are able to keep it in and feed it down low. Good job cycling the puck here. They're going to go to the far side, top of the circle. Good backhand. This defense is fired. A good hard shot. Havercock. Good chest save there. He knocks it clear. Bruins end up with possession again. They're going to throw it around the boards. Good job by Creek. They're always finding the open zone here and seemingly getting a man there before Valor can. Floyd decides to just pull that trigger and get it down so we can get a change. Will be an icing on Valor. So the face off to the left of Ryan with just over 11 left.
Yeah, probably a smart play there. They had been pinned down there for about a minute or so, and they were at the end of their change.
Yeah, and Creek changing the direction of that puck on both sides of the ice. So you're skating back and forth without getting a lot of production. They'll get you tired really quick. Bremer's out there. It's like, yeah, Tarbert and Purchase. Tarbert now is going to skate up. He throws up the middle guys. That gets to the Bruins defenseman. Unfortunately, O'Donnell was there with some pressure. Good forecheck by Purchase. He couldn't get a bouncer. O'Donnell plays it to himself off the boards. Does it again. Bremer now. As he's going to fire a shot. Boy deflections the corner. Tarbert now is going to feed it down low. Bruins able to pick that off. Good job by him to keep that in. They get some pressure here. Purchase on his man. That gets deflected. Slows it down for O'Donnell. O'Donnell's going to play it to the hash to Bremer. Bremer's going to bang it down to the corner. Bruins are going to throw it around. Good job by Tarbert to get there. Going to backhand it to behind the net. Go high for Purchase, but that goes out to O'Donnell. O'Donnell now down to Bremer. Bremer with 2 men on him. Needs some help. As Creek's going to be able to send it up and out. O'Donnell steps up and runs over his man. Puck goes out of the zone, but that man will think twice about stepping up. He's going to cross-check O'Donnell, and that player he knocked down. Exchanged cross-checks. Refs let it go. In spins back. Leads it to O'Donnell. He hits that man again. He's had enough. he had enough with O'Donnell, I think. It's a Purchase. Purchase now with the defenseman pinching. He's going to spin backhand at middle of the ice. Not hard enough to get it through, and Creek's able to pick that off.
Yeah, it looked like he was trying to backhand it up to Tarbert, but sometimes at these levels, those backhands just don't have enough juice to get all the way across the ice.
Yeah, if he's trying to get it across, it's got to be harder. I think he tried to leave him for the defenseman in the middle there, and we fell down. It looked like. But regardless, that's a dangerous pass, and luckily that missed the net. Like Ryan had it and got the rebound off the backboards. Sutter with a good win, gets back to the defenseman, gets up there deep. He's going to flip it up and out.
Oh, I thought he had him. He had Bevan.
The bounce. Defenseman gets a good foot on it there as that leaves it for deep across the red line. Doesn't make a move, takes a check. Bruins now have it. They're going to bank it off the boards. Foy right there with partner Coffey. Foy decides to dump it in. Creek player leaves it for the defenseman. They throw it up the boards, but Coffey's there to seal it in. He's going to throw it down low. Creek now behind the net. They're going to throw it in front of their net. But the man was there. They're going to pass it. Good job by Foy to keep that in. He's going to try to bank it down low. Creek again with 3 players on that board, so it's tough to get the puck through. Sutter's going to get it over to Coffey. Coffey now will chip it up, but that gets intercepted by a Bruins player. They're going to enter the zone with possession as he stops and as 3 Valor players skating by him, leaves it for his man. As he gets a good shot. Ryan again making a good save as he's keeping us in this game at this point. Creek now that good pass to the high slot. The man that's uncovered. Another shot by a defenseman. It's hard to understand why they continue to get open looks at their net. Defenseman kicks it down to the corner. Good hit by Foy. I don't know why the ref puts his hand up. Looks like he's going to call Foy. Foy hits him in the chest. That's called a body check. Man had the puck. He hit him in the chest and knocked him down.
Yeah, I thought we were going to get a replay on that, but in an opportune time to take a penalty. 8:34 left in the game, but he's going off.
Yeah,
so penalty killers are out, and it's a critical penalty kill here midway through the third.
I have a hard time understanding what that penalty was, especially for the ref. That's 2 lines out of the play. I mean, the man has the puck and is facing Foy. Foy just knocked him down. last I looked, this was a contact lead. Good play. Tarbert now with some numbers as he crosses the red line. He's got to stop at the blue line. He's going to backhand it towards the net. Tries to take it hard to the net, but the defenseman's there to knock it away. Canapari is able to keep the puck and dump it down.
Yeah, it looks like Tarbert beat the first man and finally got around him, and then the second defender came over and took it right off.
Good support by that defenseman. Canapari is going to get Tarbert down low, just a little bit high. Unfortunately, Tarbert's going to just backhand it behind the net to kill some time. They've already killed 40 seconds off this penalty, so good job by these two. As Creek's going to slowly skate it up here and come to the near side. Gets a stick on the stops. Good job by Canapari to take that. He's going to backhand it to Tarbert as Tarbert decides to dump it down. It's a good call as they can get.
Yeah, he might have had a breakout there or a breakaway, but he was a minute into the penalty kill and just didn't have the gas for it.
A good smart play because he could have got caught down there, and you never know what could have happened. So gets it down there and gets off the ice. O'Donnell now behind the net with a second. He's going to fire it, but that hits a Cree player. Probably going to sting tomorrow. Purchase out there with Bremer. Creek now makes a move. Going to circle a couple of times in that far hash. Going to let Purchase with some good coverage there. As he's going to circle, he's going to get to the high slot. Feed it over to his other defenseman. And that guy goes for a change. He's tired, so 4-on-4. The puck is loose as they have it in front of the net. A couple of stick handles. They get goaltender Ryan Haverkoff moving, but couldn't quite get the handle. They had a corner there, but couldn't get the puck towards it. Bremer now helping it behind the net. Good job by Bremer using some muscle. Puck is loose now. Creek has it in the far corner. Let's get up to the dot. Spin, shot.
Good save there, right there.
Really good save as that player uncontested just skates out, turns and shoots.
Yeah, there's some people loitering in the goal mouth as well, waiting for that rebound, and he swallowed it up whole. Look at that. He's left almost all alone right there in front of the goal mouth.
Three guys down low is tough when you're short-handed, but that puck was behind the net and came out pretty quickly. So
12 seconds left on the fourth penalty.
Deep, Bevan, Coffee, and in. Coffee's going to throw it up and not quite out. It took a weird bounce off the stanza. And now it's in the far corner. In there. That gets kicked by a Bruins player. Then shovels it to the far corner. Deep now.
They got Sutter on the break if they can hit him.
Taking off his stick, but Coffee's there to support. Coffee now behind the net. Picking up some speed. He's going to fire it down the ice. It goes off the boards and go the length of the ice, and that will be a nice move.
Yeah, the refs just looked at each other on that one. Did you see that? Nobody had an arm up, and they just sort of looked at each other and said, okay, well, if you're going to call it, or am I going to call it? And then finally someone decided they were going to raise their hand.
Yeah, well, just get to know the division's working. Okay, Sutter's out here with Bevan and Deep. Coffee and him. That puck is cleanly one back to the Bruins defenseman. Going to fire, but good job by Bevan as that puck is loose. Tries to spring him there again. Creek's defenseman, good sticks, and that puck, good job by Bevan. Unfortunately, lost his stick on the play, but was able to get on it. Now we're battling at the blue line here against the boards. Goes back to Coffee. Coffee's going to spin with a man all over him, but gets away from it. Now he's going to skate up to the red line. He's going to go to the far side. No, makes a move, cuts to the middle, gets through one man at the hash, going to stop. He's got three guys all over him. It seems like those red jerseys are all over the place. It goes back to him with some time. He's going to skate backwards, going to look up the zone as Bevan. Bevan's going to feed it to Coffee. A bit of a suicide pass there, but Coffee's able to get a stick on it. It gets knocked away. Now Coffee is turning to a forward at the point. This went over to Deep. Can't quite control it. Gets touched by a Creek player here, and now we're back into their zone as they regroup. Good stick by Purchase. Still gets to the Bruins player, unfortunately, so we could use a bounce. Haverkoff playing it behind him at the end. And spins up to Purchase on the far side. Defenseman's chipping, pinching. Purchase tries to chip it by him. Can't get it inside. Now it's loose. Purchase with a good stick lift as he's battling on the far boards. The Bruins are able to keep it in. We need to get some more people on this. They're just completely outnumbered on this side. Purchase there finally gets it out as he's battling against two players. And we need the line change. We finally get one. He's going to dump it down. So Canapari and Tarbert out here. Purchase O'Donnell and looks like Barone. Canapari behind the net with a second. And Furlong gets it to Tarbert. Tarbert is off his stick. He's able to play it. But Barone is going to kick it up to Canapari. 4 feet passes are tough ones. O'Donnell now is going to muscle through his man. Now he hits the red line. He's going to carry him in the zone. It's knocked off his stick. A little trouble trying to get some possession in the Creek zone here. So we really need to get a good chance. We're getting close to 4 minutes and we're down by 1. Bruins going to feed it around to Purchase. Purchase chips up. Good play. Canapari now. The three-player on is going to feed it to the far side. It's behind Tarbert. He's going to spin and chip it in. Get a bounce here as O'Donnell's pressuring. Good job by Creek just to chip it out. Tarbert to Barone far side. He's got to get the first one of the puck there as the defenseman steps up. Tarbert now with it and possession in the blue line. He's going to go around his man. Far side to fire. I think hit the goalie in the head as again. He loves that corner and it's open. Good hard shot by Canapari off the back of the net there. This is our best scoring chance in a while as Creek tries to dump it down. Coffey's there to stop it, but Creek is there to pick it up and knock it into the zone. Floyd now behind the net. Buys some time, gets it to Tarbert. Tarbert got a man on him. He's going to reverse it up the boards to Canapari, but there's people there, and the Bruins are able to pick it up and throw it towards the net. Coffey now is going to backhand it to Foy. Bruins putting some pressure. Foy does dump it up and out. Without an ice cleanup, be surprised if this travel doesn't. You got to fire this puck to get an icing. I don't know where a forecheck is. The Bruins are just slowly skating it up the zone. This could change, but we need some urgency here. We're down to 3 minutes. Creek with possession behind the net. He's going to throw it up off the board. Virtually a pass back to the defense. We're going to go D to D. No one's there. Top of the circle. Going to fire a shot. Gets deflected, bouncing around.
He swallowed it up in his skates.
I'm not sure he knew where it was. He was looking behind him, but he did have it. And just good puck movement. And it doesn't look like we have the urgency we need at the end of the game. I don't know if we're tired or what, but we got to get our feet moving.
It looks like he got called up in the back of the skates. It looks like he's reaching around to make sure that they sealed that up. You know, we'll keep an eye on Ryan to see if they're going to pull him here. Gonna need an ozone draw or get some pressure deep, but we're getting here. We're getting pretty close.
Clean win back to the Bruins defense with Bevins there to deflect the shot. Puck is loose in the corner. Deep gets over to Coffey. Coffey stops, reverses the other way, going to bump it up off the glass. And I guess the net's off. Looks like it.
Yeah, that's the one thing about not having a cut all game. It really slows the action down.
Yeah, makes you tired too. Choppy ice, it's tough to skate on.
Definitely favors the team with the 1-goal lead.
For sure. Especially the slower team. Sutter gets that puck back to O'Donnell. O'Donnell shakes one in. He's going to look far side. He got deep. Good stretch pass deep to the circle. Can't quite handle it. Fires it. Over there. Deflected. They'll have trouble picking that up.
I think it got deflected. Let's see if we get the replay on it.
Good stretch pass to fire deep. It looks like he kind of mishandled this one.
Yeah, he got hit at the last second. Just couldn't get anything clean. Good play set up there, though.
Really good pass. It's a good opportunity there to get a little more for it, but
Russ looking for a new puck. Gets one from the Creek bench.
That's Sutter now on the draw.
Sutter looking for deep right behind him. His draw, get a good shot. There it is. Oh, hit number 7.
Doesn't get through. Behind the net, Sutter now. Got Bevan helping him. He's able to win that and throw it around. We can't keep it in. And he's going to be the first one back. It goes all the way. We didn't touch it, so we'll have another face-off here to the right of Creek goalie.
So 2:06 here. Do you like pulling the goaltender here?
A little early.
The offensive zone draw. He's looking over at the bench, looking for instructions from Coach Wheeler and Coach Carter on when to go. Might pull him out about 10 or 15 more feet. Here's another set play.
End up deep. He makes a couple of stick handles. He's knocked off of his stick. Really need to pull that trigger if he can. Good job by O'Donnell. He kicks it to himself. He's going to go around his man. Got 2 men on him and gets the puck. He's cleared it. Puck is loose in front of the net. He tries to get over to deep. He can't quite get the handle on it. He's got a couple of good opportunities here. Puck thrown towards the net.
Nobody up front though. That's a play you got to crash the net hard.
Yeah, Creek goal easily kicks out of side. He's unchallenged. Sutter working hard in the corner, gets up, throwing up. Him catch it, throw it towards the net. Bevan was there, just couldn't quite get a piece of it. The goalie again sees it and stops it.
We're down to 125. Ryan's looking at the bench.
Goes over to O'Donnell. O'Donnell's going to wind up, fires it. Oh, unfortunately, gets deflected a little bit quicker there, but now we're 120, and you see on your screen is a replay of a couple good opportunities. That puck is fired towards the net. Over O'Donnell, yeah, and that's a stretch stick of Bruins winger.
All right, they finally pull Ryan, so we're going to get 6 skaters on and see who the 6th man is.
First is Canapari, Tarver. Going to throw Bevan out there, Foy, and Coffee. Possession here is everything. Good win, good shot, just wide. Bevan now. Little shake and bake as it's the far side to Coffee. Coffee's going to let this one rip. Gets deflected. Puck is loose behind the net. Tarbert gets it back to Coffee. Coffee's going to get back behind the net to Tarbert. Tarbert now, the man on him is going to get it over to Bevan. Bevan now is going to throw it in front of the net. Oh, loose for a second. Oh, we can't keep it in. Coffee now with possession at the red line. Going to go far side to Tarbert. Tarbert's going to buy some time. Get it back to Foy. And now we go up to Canapari. Canapari will play it to himself. That puck's got to get deep. Big hit by Foy. And I can't believe you're going to call that.
Well, they got an empty netter anyway, so I think Foy ended up playing the man and not the puck, and that's going to cost them. See if we take a look at it, see if we get the hit. There's the hit, and then there's just the open netter. Easy shot there from just inside the red line, and that's going to do it, folks. With 40 seconds left, Creek goes up 2-0. And
yeah, we had a couple chances to get that puck deep on the blue line. We didn't. We're making moves to try to go around people, and that's just got to be a dump in, chase, and outwork them to get a chance. But tough turnover when you have no goal in the net. And this one's going to end, unfortunately, 35 seconds and the clock ticking. Another shot that's going to be icing. The goalie's still out of the net, but we only have 5 skaters.
I don't understand that. We have no goalie, and now we have the 6th skater.
Kind of sums up this game.
So they had a couple good crossing passes there on the 6-on-5. Just couldn't pop one in.
Yeah, definitely had a lot of good scoring opportunities. It wasn't plentiful as last night, of course, but unfortunately, once again, Creek goaltending is just, that's not taking anything away from Ryan Havoc, as he kept us in this game. He had a ton of good saves. That puck's going to travel down the ice. It's going to be icing here with just 12.5 seconds left. And we'll get Abacos back in the net as that faceoff will be off to his right. And have a man leave the ice as Brenner's going to step off. But it's a good game. You want to play games like this. They're the ones that get you better. Obviously, we'll have some good tape to review and good things to learn from and some excellent commentating to listen to. Puck is loose here in the corner. Is going to clear it here at the last second to kick off. So I hope everyone has a good rest of your weekend. It'll be a nice 60-degree day tomorrow if you're local, and if not, I hope it's nice for you all.
Yeah, that'll be the final game for JV for 2024. Creek on their 2nd shutout of the Eagles, 2-0. So Eagles going to go back to their drawing board here, and we wish everybody a happy holiday. Thanks to Shaw Productions and all the rest of the crew. And we'll see everybody in a couple weeks. Take care.
Take care.
No, the Creek is good. They shut us down, right? Yeah.